What makes a resume great? We have our own ideas on what makes a resume great, but we were curious to hear what other people thought, so we decided to talk to other experts. We received responses from recruiters, career coaches, and even a VP of people. And we point blank asked them, what's the best resume you've ever seen and why? Here's what we learned.
1. The best resumes are articulate. An interesting way to articulate your career move is by providing context for your career moves. HR and recruiting expert Sarah Salam explains that her favorite resumes included the, quote, context of this person's career progression and reasons for moving on to each opportunity. Senior technical recruiter Emily Stanek is also a big fan of a resume that articulates well. She explains that resumes that stuck out to her include a, quote, sharp summary section that summarize who the candidate is. 2. The best resumes avoid cliches. Career coach Jess Smith loves resumes that use language from the job description, especially when it comes to helping recruiters sort through those resumes. She explains that, quote, recruiters are often the first to look at a resume, and most often recruiters have not actually been in the position they are hiring for. They are looking for things from the resume that will match up with the job description that they have been given. Another language usage tip comes from career coach and consultant Holly Knoll. Her favorite resumes do away with buzzwords and fluff. Knoll's ideal resumes include easy to understand language without highly technical jargon or company-specific acronyms. Our third language tip comes from VP People Development and Human Experience, Angela Howard. She explains that the best resumes boast clear and simple language, and they also stay away from cliche terms like team leader or team player. Number 3, the best resumes are just right. The age-old question, how long should my resume be? Our rule of thumb here at Career Contessa is that it shouldn't be more than 1 page. Everything included in your resume should be extremely relevant, concise, and important to the job at hand. Career coach Holly Knoll agrees that resume length matters. She says her favorite resumes are 2 pages maximum, with the most recent role being the most descriptive. Number 4, the best resumes have great formatting. A well-formatted resume will catch a recruiter or hiring manager's attention and keep it. You know why? Because they can read it. Senior recruiter Nicole Anderson's favorite resumes all include clean formatting with bullets. An ideal resume for Anderson will include these elements in this order: a short introductory summary, a skills area of expertise section, a work experience section. By placing the skills and expertise section above the work experience, Anderson explains that this formatting works well for helping candidates stand out and be more easily discovered in both databases and with hiring managers. This is a great tip for someone who is looking to get their resume read by both humans and those tricky gatekeepers, those applicant tracking systems. Number 5, the best resumes list accomplishments. The best resume that ever came across senior executive recruiter Steve Rosen's desk included an accomplishments section. Rosen explains that it had an accomplishment section where the person talked about what they had accomplished in the position as opposed to what activities they did. They showed how they added value in that job. VP of Human Resource Manager Courtney Oliver loves a resume with a solid career overview, including impact and value made to each role. She explains that these resumes show a person's career path in a well laid out overview. Number 6, the best resumes include concise explanations. More is not always better, and that is especially true when composing your resume. Marketing manager Raji Benawal advises applicants to be concise and don't overfluff your skills. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Recruiter Andrea Oliveira is also a huge fan of a clear and concise resume. A characteristic of Andrea's favorite resumes have in common, they're to the point. HR and recruiting expert Sarah Salam is a huge fan of 2 C words, context and clarity. Rather than simply listing out daily responsibilities, Salam explains that the best resumes include concise explanations of how this person added value to the company in their role. Career coach and consultant Jennifer Smith also loves 3 C words in resumes. Clear. I immediately knew what the candidate wanted and could easily understand their career background. Concise. It should be 1 page with a focus on results and achievements versus responsibilities. Consistent. It should have smart and uniform composition, making it highly skimmable and professional. Career advisor Corbin C. put it simply by adding, the best resume I've ever seen included only what we needed to know. Number 7, the best resumes include quantitative details. You know what never lies? Numbers. That's right, cold hard data. Recruiter Becca Rue's favorite resumes include just this, quantitative details. This includes things like percent increase or decrease, dollars saved, or customer retention rates. If you have numbers to share in your resume, share them. Career coach Tess Povar agrees that adding what she calls meaningful numbers. She says that the best resume she has ever seen has included meaningful numbers in bullet points. This way, employers can see a quantifiable result of how your efforts impacted the project or company. Number 8, the best resumes show intrinsic motivation. This tip from Jesse Middahl goes into a deeper level of employee motivation. Rather than creating a generic, perfect resume, Middahl argues that the best resumes go beyond listing XYZ accomplishments. The best resume, she says, asks, how have you gone above and beyond what is expected of you? How do you really stand out? How are you making those around you better? What makes you, you? Senior recruiter Sylvia Torres has a similar favorite type of resume. Her advice is to make your resume conversational. Use your voice. Use concise sentences that tell a story. Number 9, the best resumes feature keywords, keywords, keywords. Keywords are important to recruiters, HR professionals, and hiring managers, and applicant tracking systems alike. University recruiter for Hulu, Christina Fromson, says that the best resumes she sees are clearly tailored to the role. These resumes include keywords pulled straight from the job description. Number 10, the best resumes delight with a fun fact. One of our favorites came from development assistant Susan M. Fioritino. Her favorite resume included a fun fact at the bottom, which made the candidate seem more like a person than just a resume. So we'll leave you with this question. What would your fun fact be?